sports coverage of the National Football League. Brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal it's time for football. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Detroit Lions and the New England Patriots. On the visitors' sideline, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His team a perfect 9-0, going for the perfect 10 here today and playing with a ton of confidence at this point. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
On first down, they go back to Henderson. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Tyleik Williams is there on the stop. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Once more, it's Henderson. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's May. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it's going to lead to 4th down. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Right? You know, Mike, at this level, you just very rarely see the type of performance we did last week, where just one player is so much better than everyone else on the field. I mean, yes, he throws for all those touchdowns, but then at the same time, he's able to protect the ball. I mean, he is just operating at a completely different level, and I'm not sure what he has in store today, but I'm certainly excited to see.
45, White. Set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Working free downfield. It is Williams. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. Here's Gibbs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game.
Ready?
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Hut.
They'll look to throw. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Ready?
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's going to have the Lions first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
Here we stay.
Now Gibbs. And he'll get about 5. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Let's go. 10 black. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Down. Set. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation.
And he's in! Isaac TeSlaa. Touchdown, Detroit. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They gonna hold on to this one. Oh, a loose football.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Quick slant taken in by Amon-Ra. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He's got his man complete. That's TeSlaa. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. This is caught 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Now it is 1st and goal.
Ready?
Back to the air one more time. It is brought in the end zone. Isaac TeSlaa. Touchdown, Lions. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
So, we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. So, after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Patriots offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. 2nd and 10. Man in motion, it's Diggs. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. On 3rd and long, here's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had things all his way in the 1st half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to him with another drive here. On the run to the right. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Sharp, 17. Set.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Ready.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
Set. Ready. Set. Hunt.
Now, faking the give. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
He'll drop to throw.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3.
Ready.
It is 1st and goal. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun. It's May. Sending it deep. for Waddle. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Ready, ready. 52 close. Shovel, punt.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards. And now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Punt.
Here's Gibbs. And he's into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. May to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll get this out to Henderson. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. That is taken at the 10. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
Set. Punt.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Red.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
45. White. Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick slant caught by St. Brown. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a huge play for Detroit. 32 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Isaac Taslav. Touchdown, Detroit. That is 3 touchdowns in this one. And he's up to 11 on the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The Patriots offense going to take over just before the half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. A throw on the move is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. To throw on first down is May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On second down, it's May. Good pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Pats are on the board just before halftime. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Lions offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And nice work there. Go into a slide and gain about 7.
Okay, ready?
From the 29. Here's second and 3.
Here we go. Punt.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Now, ready.
Back to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is hot. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and you always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. He put that big arm on display with that last pass, and it winds up going for 6.
The Pates offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Throwing on first and 10 is May. In trouble, and down he goes.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Throwing on second down, May. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and long. Out of the gun, here's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Opposite. Green. Set. Ready.
A run up the middle is Gibbs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 5.
Ready. Punt.
Throwing now from the gun. His throw left side for Tasma. He's got it. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Down. Ready.
One more time, they try Gibbs. And this time, he will work his way into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. They'll begin with 1st and 10. To throw now, May. That is caught left side by Waddle. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw is May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And 3rd down coming up.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Throw again is May. That complete to Henderson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's May. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Patriots ready for the punt. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken. The Lions offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the 1st half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Woo. To the 45. Still going. And he is gone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Patriots offense ready to get back to work. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. He managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. It was Terrion Arnold there to make the play. That's an RPO quickly into the hands of Waddle. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the 1st down.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Henderson. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here goes to
On the ground, here is Henderson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. On the give, it's Henderson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Patriots cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The Lions offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense. keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. 12 yards on the gain. That's good for a quick first down.
Let's go. Set.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 41, here's 2nd and 7.
Here, put.
Now, faking the give. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That one good for 29.
Hut, hut.
They hand it to Gibbs. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. 2nd and 1 now from the 21.
Here, set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Black shot.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
He'll drop to throw. Quick slant taken in by Amon-Ra. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
A run here with Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
Ready. Red, yellow, set.
They'll look to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will add 1 more onto their big lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They're obviously looking for, I guess, a moral victory at this point. Still in search of their 1st touchdown of this game. This is probably going to be their last shot to get in the end zone. And this drive will begin with 1st down. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. The Lions called their 1st timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Here goes it.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. May to throw on 2nd down. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Here goes it.
Throwing is May. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a 1st down.
Here goes it.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. He'll get this out wide.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Right here, go straight. Ready.
To throw on first down is May. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped.